You wake up on a Saturday morning. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping outside, sunlight fills your room. It's a beautiful day and you think to yourself, I want to do something fun today. So you get out of bed and put on your favorite outfit and completely fucking ignore everything you just saw because you plan on doing some epic video gaming with the Leclerc MBT on your personal computer. Now that you picked your favorite MBT, it's time for some ground realistic battles.
Was that the bite of 87?
Combine that with a gamer lineup and you're good to go. So soon after you reach your position, you are greeted by a 120mm APFSDS round to your forehead from across the map, where a chance of hitting that shot happens every 7 moons. Man, do I love War Thunder. Now you're finally having fun. 4 minutes in and already 3 kills. But unfortunately, you forget one thing. XX_Stelinium_IvanTTV_XX right here just noticed that. And he is not happy about being killed by you, and you in particular. So one moment the game looks like this, and next it's looking like this. Well, looks like your favorite tank isn't as good as the epic little Dark Age war edits on Twitter.com has promised. Now the entire enemy team is cosplaying as the British Empire, ready to colonize their only spawn. Great! So now you have 3 options. 1. You pull out a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reverse card and somehow flip the game around by yourself. 2. You literally cast Soul Track by dropping a nuke somehow. Or 3. You obtain some kind of strong MBT with good armor and firepower. Looks like you're gonna have to give up on the Leclerc, because for France, the concept of armor is as unexplainable to them as good infrastructure is to Detroit. If only there was a nation that has all that, you know, something with like a ridiculous amount of armor and having a good round that can shoot through the earth and come out the other end. Would you be surprised if I said that there was a single tank that is the perfect solution to your situation?
Hey, I thought you said the Leclerc was your favorite MBT. What happened to that, you fucking sellout?
Okay, hear me out. Although the Leclerc is a great tank and all, the lack of attention and care from the developers is what ultimately caused its downfall, for now. Its massive weaknesses just make them suboptimal to play. So now on to the Leopard 2A7. What is so special about this tank and this tank in particular?
Yeah, what's so special about this tank anyways? Isn't it just another copy-paste Leopard 2? And also, when am I getting paid?
Well, am I glad that you asked. Let's take a look at them one at a time, shall we? So the armor of the Leopard has always been pretty suboptimal in the previous models, as the easiest and most reliable way of killing a Leopard is through one of these 3 locations, being the gun mantlet, the turret ring, and the upper front plate. Although the Leopard 2 PSO did provide some upgraded protection, it was ultimately the Swedish STRV-122 that improved the biggest weak spot by adding angled composite screens to the upper front plate. So what does that have to do with the Leopard 2A7? Well, the Leopard 2A7 now finally has the additional composite screens, making its upper front plate nearly impenetrable by all top-tier darts that can be found in the game. The addition of the spall liner only adds to that by giving the crew another layer of defense against spalling caused by a penetrating round. So what else is special about it? Well, if you're a long-time German player then you will know this, but every single Leopard is plagued with a curse of only having Generation 1 thermal sights. So let's take a look at that.
Give me your money.
So as you can see, thermals are an integral part of War Thunder top-tier gameplay. It not only helps you in seeing hidden targets, but also just makes you feel cool as hell. So if you are still as dense as a rock and not knowing why this is so significant, then let me give you a demonstration right after we break into this highly classified German military base and obtain a few Leopards. Okay, now that we have some of these Leopards acquired, let's take a look at their thermals. As you can see in the side-to-side comparison, the Gen 1 thermals found on the traditional Leopard 2 model is a lot more blurry compared to the crispy and high-resolution 4K Dolby Atmos thermals found on the Leopard 2A7. With this, you can now see and confirm your targets a lot quicker, especially at range where the Generation 1 thermals have trouble with. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not even supposed to be here today, so fuck off and let me enjoy some peace and tranquility, goddammit.
Wait, hang on.
Fuck off!
Ah, shit. Well, let's wrap up then. The Leopard 2A7 is no doubt one of the best MBT in the game right now, but it's not without its shortcomings, like for example, Gaijin failing to tweak the transmission correctly, resulting in its acceleration being slower than it should be. But compared to the Leclerc's, that shortcoming is nowhere near as bad. So what's so special about the Leopard 2A7? Well, remember how in the last video I mentioned the triangle which forms the fundamental of what makes a tank good? Well, the Leopard 2A7 just happens to check all three of those boxes. It has extremely good firepower provided by the DM53 fired from the long 120, extremely good firepower and survivability that come in the form of a spall liner, as well as a good forward and backwards mobility. So, how do you play this tank? Honestly, any style fits this tank, as long as you don't play like an absolute moron and overextend, then you should be a very hard target to kill, as well as being able to dish out some very good damage. Don't believe me? Here, let me show you. Ah, well, fuck.